Okay, so for my material management, my policy and procedures will be placed in an agenda somewhere in the classroom, probably a board that's been specified since the beginning of the year. We'll go over it line for line, subject by subject, to give student and to prevent students from going, I'm done, what do you want me to do? Before I begin any subject, I will give them a task for when they're done. So in my student teaching placement, I will say, okay, right now we're going to do our check-in. When you're finished, go back and work on your math boxes, and if you finish all your math boxes, then it is time to go. You may go on EDM games and play a math game relating to, today I did multiplication. And then in terms of creating a policy and procedures of classroom and or homework, I will have a turn-in bin, a different color for each subject. So green for science, blue for math, yellow for reading, and red for social studies. And students will turn their classwork and homework for each subject into that bin, and then I will have highlighters on the top, and they will highlight their name a color. So they'll highlight a green if they're getting it, a yellow if they're getting there but still might need a little bit of assistance, and then a red if they need some help. And I feel this will help me be able to tell how my students are doing in the class and be able to assist them in a way that's more personal. It also doesn't embarrass them. So students will have to do this. They won't get embarrassed because at least in my student teaching, kids come from a whole bunch of different backgrounds, and sometimes some of them don't have parents who speak English, and they can't get their homework done the right way because they can't get that help that they need at home. So this allows them to not be embarrassed by me calling them out as well. It's a minimal stress thing. Ganot's clean slate ideology is who I would relate this to, because students are ashamed when they don't have their homework, and I want to try to prevent that. They can be upset about it, but I don't want any other students calling them out on that, because that's just not the other students' place to worry about the other students' homework. I will hand back all the stuff that I look at in grade through mailboxes. At the end of the day, students will go and they will collect the mailboxes, things from their mailboxes, whether it be permission slips, field trip forms, maybe fines from the library or the lunchroom. And then this relates to Linda Albert's theories of boosting student collaboration and motivating them to be part of the classroom community. And then I will keep track of the students completing their homework through a checklist. And students who are absent, I will have Sterilite containers that are large enough to hold a piece of paper, and I will put the absent work for each day of the week in there, labeled with the child's name, so that if they're absent, they know to just go to that drawer, find their name, they can take their work, and then they can begin to work on it.